Evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to round 10 of ERC Masters here at Monza. One of my favourite tracks is Monza. Loving it, and if anything to go by, it was Wednesday's managers race, cracking race. Let's hope that we'll get all the same here tonight. I'm looking forward to it. And we're going off on a one-shot qualifier, and we'll go on board with... Let's have a look. We'll go on board with Mr. Bushpig and the Ferrari, and he's started off with... Well, that must be a good omen for him, because he is P1 at the moment, coming down into turn 1. 2. Just let me put my spectators menu on, and then we can see what tyres and everything everybody's using. It's still Bushpig, but Pivot in the McLaren takes over, but Bushpig just coming down into Les Moss. Turn 7, then this shortest straight into Scary. Still in P2. Bird is now leading on pole. Scar's gone out. He's had a crash, has he, somewhere? Coming around now into the Parabolica. Still P2 for Bushpig. Bird still holds pole. 50 yards to go, and that is Mr. Bird on pole. (1:19.944), 2/10 quicker than Bushpig, and say only 8 drivers, as you can see there, actually completed that one-shot qualifier. Anyway, we've run through the teams tonight in the Red Bull. We've just got one driver in the Red Bull. That's Bird. McLaren, I've only got one driver, and that's Pivot. Ferrari are only represented by one driver as well, and that's Bushpig. As do Aston Martin with Smugget. Merc, I've got a full team out. They've got Scar and Captain Morgan. Alpine, we've got Committed Casual and XRT inside, and we've got Rain. Make things interesting. We've got Gary Bluntblade driving on his own for the Cash Apps. Williams, we've got Liam Harman and PDMB. In the Haas, we've got Exo and Rookie. In the Sauber, MK7 Hitch and Fine Waldo. Yes, so Rain here at Monza could turn things quite interesting. And it's not a shower either by the looks of it. It looks like a full blown. I can't see the hills in the distance. But anyway. Just put in the stream in the Discord for ERC. Right, standings for the Masters before the race starts, obviously. Scar holds the lead. He's got a 21-point lead on Bird in P2, who's on 208. Liam Hardman on 195. Exo 175. Then we've got Bushpig 138, and alongside him on 138 is Business Casual. MK7 Hitch is in 7th with a 122. PDMB on 118. Gary Bluntblade on 99, and your top 10 confirmed is Rookie on 95. Manufacturers, Red Bull. This is the third race Bird has managed on his own, and he still leads the championships on his own in the constructors on 349 points. 279 is McLaren, Aston Martin 245, and the Alpine on 230, Williams on 215, Sauber 191, Mercedes 185, Ferrari 167, Haas 152, and the Racing Bulls 124. I can't see the Racing Bulls going up with just one driver tonight either. Say Red Bull, McLaren, Aston Martin, your top three manufacturers. I've only got one representative tonight, so things could change. Anyway, just have 2 minutes rest before the race starts. I'm going to make some notes for us in a bit, and as Casper says, don't go away. All right then. Oh, where's that gone? So all on Inters, we've got Bird on pole in the Red Bull there, and alongside him in P2 on row 1 is Bush Pig in the Ferrari, and P3 we have Business Casual with Gary Buntblade qualifying 4th alongside him on row 2. Then we've got MK7 Hitch in the Sauber and Captain Morgan No Beard on row 3. Captain Morgan in the Mercedes there. And we've got Smug Git in the Aston Martin in P7 with PDMB in the Williams on row 4. Then we've got Scar in Mercedes and Rookie License on row 5. Fine Waldo in the Sauber and Exo in the Haas in row 6. Row 7 we've got Pivot in the McLaren, and there's Pivot coming towards the Ascari now, and we've got XRT inside in the Alpine, and Liam Hardman starting at the back, P15 in the Williams. So just wait for the cars to line up. It should be a quite exciting race, and hopefully there's nobody causes a pile up at turn 1, because braking is going to be different from practice in the wet. And I haven't got my switch on to see if we've got anybody in chat. Yes, we have. Kenny's Ghost, let's go. Monza wet, glad I'm farming, not racing. Nice one, Kenny. Right, we're on board with pole position, ERC Bird. Lights aren't coming on yet. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're away. Bird gets a good start. We're on board with Bushfig in P2. Bird's on his own, going away. Bushfig cuts in with Business Casual just alongside. We'll go up with Bushfig in P2. Business Casual following him through. Then we've got Blunt in P4. There's a bit of movement at the back of the grid with Fine Waldo up to P8. Captain Morgan's down to P9. PDMV in P10. And we've got both Hasses at the back. That's Exo coming alongside Liam. And then we've got Rookie, unfortunately a couple of seconds away, but on board with Liam. Look, see what I say about the braking. We've got all sorts going on, skidding, widding and everything coming into that chicane. On board with Pivot, PDMV. We'll go up to Captain Morgan and XRT inside following the salver of Waldo. Waldo is behind Scar. We were on board with now behind Smugget, and we'll go up to your race leader, which is Bird, who comes around Ascari. Rain drifting down his visor. Let's see where Bushfig is. He's nearly a second behind Bird, and Business Casual is over a second behind Bushfig. MK7 XO and Blunt Blade got the P5. Looking at the back of the salver. Anyway, we'll go back onto our proper race camera, and there's Bird completing lap 1 of 53 here at Monza. Bushpig wants to get near it when it dries out, and a bit of DRS, and that's a nice move there from Blunt on MK7H, but MK7H seems stronger and gets a better line out of the corner, a better grip out of the corner, and pulls a little bit on Gary Buntblade in P5, Smugget in P6, and we'll go down to Pivot, Liam Hardman on the outside of Pivot. Oh, what that car in front of, that was Captain Morgan. Sort of caused a little bit of not chaos, but Liam Hardman had to back out as the McLaren of Pivot drifts around. There's the possible race strategies: inters or inters, or inters or inters or inters. So make your mind up. But we'll go to your leader again, Bird. Quite a comfortable lead now, just over a second. Bushpig still in that second position, with Business Casual now up to P3, enjoying the ride in the Alpine and closing in on Bushpig as well. MK7H is in P4 with Gary Buntblade, a very close company. Gary on the inside, tighter line, but Bird with the fastest lap on 1:31.4, which is 12 seconds slower than his pole time. Smugget in P6. Not very good viewing here as we're coming into turn 1. We've got Mercedes of Scar and Smugget. Scar gets the better exit and pulls a bit of a gap, but say this isn't very good viewing. The mist is causing problems, so if I get any drivers mixed up, sorry, but visibility isn't very well. isn't very good either. As Liam Hardman makes a move on pivot, as he tried on the lap before. This time he got the inside instead of going around the outside, where pivot pushed him a little bit wide. But Liam safely in P11 now. So from MK7 hitching the Sauber to Scar in P6, we've got 2-second deficit. And we're all quite bunched up with Smudgate following the Mercedes of Scar, and then the Sauber of Feinwaldo pressurising the Aston Martin. XRT inside is in P9, and Captain Morgan is your top 10. 1.8 seconds is the gap now between Bird and Bush Pig. Ooh, bit of loose back end there from Bush Pig, and it gives Business Casual a chance to catch up. And he will stay on board, see if there is a move here. He moves to the outside, puts his nose in front. Who's going to be braver on the brakes at the back of turn 1? And it's going to be Business Casual leading Bush Pig onto lap 4. Blunt up to P5 now, having moved past MK7 hitch. And then we've got Scar still 2.5 seconds adrift of MK7 with Smudgate, Feinwaldo in the Sauber here, and XRT inside. And Liam Hardman now is in the top 10. Captain Morgan down to P11 with Pivot P12, and the first of the half boys is EXO, PDMB, and then rookie. Patience for our rookie. He knows what he's doing. Feinwaldo then has got past Smudgate, and I think there's going to be a move here with the Alpine of XRT inside under pressure from the Williams of Liam Hardman. Liam's coming alongside. Say there's no DRS here, it's all battery. And inside holds off the Williams to come down into Scari for the 4th time. And we've got the Aston Martin of Smudgate just in front of the inside. I think the inside's got a good run on Smudgate, pulls up to outside, and that's inside past Smudgate before the Parabolica at the end of lap 4. Bird with another fastest lap, this time 1:30.5, as he seems to be finding a bit of a dry furrow, a bit more grip off the corners coming into turn 1 now. Business Casual with Bush Pig, Blunt and MK7H, and Smudgate gets past. No, he doesn't. There's a battle here for P8 with Smudgate alongside inside and Smudgate side by side. Who's got the best? And Liam's there as well, waiting for any mistakes these two make. As MK7H gets past Gary Bluntblade again, that's 3 abreast going around turn 4. I think it's turn 4. But, inside, and Smudgate have got past Liam. Liam's got a good line there. That's Liam up to P9 again. Now P8. Cracking move from Liam there from. And there's a gaggle of 5 now. There's a bit of a love tap there from the Aston Martin Smudgate on pivot. It comes. Was that inside on the outside? Yeah, it's the Williams of Liam leads inside, side by side, round Scari into the Parabolica now. As inside is pulled to the left hand side of Liam. And look at the Aston Martin of Smudgate. He has got some low wing. Oh, there's contact there between Liam and inside. MK7H for the fastest lap. But saying inside, I think, run into the back of Smudgate. And we've got Bush Pig back into P2. Beats Business Casual to the first corner. And we've got Gary Bluntblade, and Scar with Feinwaldo in P7. Pivots up to P8 as Liam's dropping. What's happened to Liam? Just a gaggle of cars, but he's got himself back into P9. As, ooh, what was all that carbon there? There's seen, yeah, it's somebody's just saw a load of carbon hit a barrier. The P7H has got past Business Casual for 3rd. I think it was Captain Morgan. Who we saw bits of carbon fly off. Yeah, he's got an end plate missing on the right hand side of his front wing. and that's giving Rookie a chance to get past, because I think Captain Morgan will have to go into the pits now for that new end plate or new wing fitted. But Bird has got 4.5 second lead over Bush Pig, who has got MK7 hits now for company, with Business Casual and Blunt and Scar catching up slowly but surely, just a 1.5 behind Gary Bluntblade, as Bird does 1:30.089 for fastest lap. MK7 hits was the previous lap fastest lap holder, but Bird regains it. There's MK7 with Business Casual. Any movements? There's plenty having a look, but no actual movements made. There's Liam coming down into turn 1 in P8 and get his head down now and try to catch the Sauber of Waldo. Got Scar inside a second of Gary Bluntblade now, so stand by and watch this battle unfold. So Bird being around, enjoying his little self in the Red Bull, and he's 4.8 seconds in front of Bush Pig. He's got MK7 hitch, Business Casual, Blunt and Scar not far behind in this battle for P2. I'm glad it's raining because there's no DRS chain then, is there? This is all proper racing in my eyes, and I know nobody really likes the rain, but it makes it better for us watching. Hiya Shagster, Shaggy in the chat. Yeah, I hope it is a good race. Say Bird's gone off on a flyer, and we've got a yellow flag. Now, who's that? Somebody at the back of the part. Is it? I think it's Captain Morgan. Yeah, inside. We'll go back up to this battle for P2, led at the moment by Bush Pig, MK7, it's Business Casual, Blunt, and now Scar is inside a second behind Gary Bluntblade, and Waldo's also in there as well in the other Sauber. Then we've got a 6-second gap to Liam, who's, like I say, getting his head down to catch the leading 7. Your battle for second still held by Bush Pig, MK7 inch in the Sauber in P3, then Business Casual on the Alpine, who are on board now with Business Casual. And then we've got Gary Bluntblade in the row. Oh, there's a bit of a collision there with Waldo and Scar. I didn't actually see what went on, but they did make contact. Scar giving Waldo a bit of a wiggle. So things not really settling down. We've still got groups of battles. We'll go on to P9, where Pivot has got EXO chasing him down. And then we've got this battle for P6 with Waldo and Scar. And obviously a battle for second as we come down start finish straight to start lap 9. It's Bush Pig ahead of MK7 hits. I don't think anybody's close enough for a move there. We've got Business Casual. There's Liam Hardman's clocks a 1:29.503 for your fastest lap so far. Business Casual there in P4 in the Alpine. We've got Gary Bluntblade, a little bit of a gap opening up between himself and Scar again. And then we've got Fine Waldo, just half a second behind Scar. Up to Bush Pig, MK7 inch, Business Casual, Blunt, as things are starting to level out a bit. There's not as many battles on track as there was a couple of laps ago. EXO putting Pivot under pressure. We've only got one driver with penalties up yet, Matt Smudgate. Pivot then Having been taken by XO, missed that move actually, writing a few notes down on my pad. Hi, Sophie. Ooh, 4 o'clock, wake up. Ooh, Scar then with a 129.1 as he's on his way to try and take Blunt for P5. He's definitely caught up as Phil. Different line there from Phil on Gary. Went a little bit wider than the cash app of Gary. Coming down into variant chicane. MK7H getting quite close to the back of Bush Pig now as well. XRT inside gets the fastest lap, a 129.1. He has got fresher tyres on than everybody else, having visited the pits to fix his end plate, sorry. So he won't be able to nudge him. Nice one, Sophie. Bush Pig though, leading MK7H down this straight into the Parabolica. Business Casual out on his own in P4, but Gary and Scar battling it out for P5. We'll just go to the battle between Bush Pig and MK7H as they come down into lap 11. I don't think MK7H is close enough for the move, but we'll have a look at the Mercedes of Scar, who's definitely pulled in the Cash App Racing Bull of Gary Bluntblade. Well, that gap has closed considerably. Anyway, Exo has got past Waldo, who's gone in the pits, and he's putting hards on. He's putting the slick tyre on. And I think Rookie and Smugget may be following suit. But we'll make a note of the gap between Waldo and PDMB, and it's 8 seconds. We'll come back in a bit and see what the difference is, but Bush Pig seems to have got a little bit more of a gap between himself and MK7H, and yeah, there's the game is opening, the race is opening up a bit now as less battles on track. We've got a yellow flag. That's around the pits, I think. It's gone off now anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's back on again. There's a car on the start-finish line there. It's inside with mediums. It's all over the show. Business oh, there's quite a few going in the pits now, but staying out is Bird, Bush Pig, and Scar, who's up to P3 now. Liam's up to P4. I don't know whether it is slick time, you know. I don't know. But they are putting mediums and hards on. But your top 7 staying out on the inters. So let's see what happens. We'll leave. Oh, got your flag. Who is that? I don't know. It's gone out anyway. But we'll go on to MK7H, who's 3.4 behind PDM on the inters. 3.4. Let's see if that goes down any. In fact, it's going up slightly. So I don't know. I don't know whether it is slick time yet. I think Bird, Bush Pig, Scar and Liam, Exo, Pivot and PDMB have I wouldn't say being clever, but as Bird goes in the pits, as does Bush Pig, Scar stays out. I think Scar's doing the right thing. He's done a 128.7 on the inters. As Bird puts hards on, Liam Hardman up to P2 now. Bird, is he going to come out in P3? Yeah, I should think so. We see MK7H has not closed the gap on PDMB at all. So I think Scar and Liam, Pivot, PDMB, are perhaps doing the right thing. But all will be revealed. "14 seconds is the gap between Bird and Liam. Bird and Pivot. Hard versus Inters. I'll find out here with a short straight here. Remember, no DRS. Pivot not quite close enough for the move. That gap between Liam and Bird has extended to 15 seconds, so I think these Inter drivers are doing the best thing as Pivot makes the move on Bird. Let's Pivot up to P3. I don't think. Oh, Pivot's gone in the pits and gets a 10-second penalty for his troubles. MK7H has followed. I don't know. Scar and Liam 16 seconds in front of Bird in P3. Bush Pig in P4. We have MK7H P5. Business Casual P6. Blunt P7. Waldo P8. Pivot in P9. Oh no, Exo's up to P9. Pivot P10 and PDMB, Rookie, Smugget, Captain Morgan, no beard, and then XRT inside. And P15. And yeah, that gap between Scar and Liam has grown 2 seconds since we last spoke about it. Gone from 15 to 17 seconds. So this could be the ace played by Scar and Liam. Scar currently leading the Drivers' Championships, and Liam in P3. Scar stays out for another lap. Nearly 18 seconds the gap between Liam and Bird. Yeah, it is. It's 18 seconds. So I think that's advantage Scar and Liam. Bird coming down to start his 15th lap. Followed by Bush Pig in the Ferrari, MK7H in the Sauber. Business Casual under pressure from Gary Bluntblade. Gary not quite close enough for the move. A bit later on the brakes is Gary. Away they go. Waldo with Exo. That's not Exo. I think that is inside. It is inside. Been lapped then by MK7H. No, it's not MK7H, it's Waldo. And Exo. Pivot in P10 with PDMB. Rookie. Rookie's on the hards and trying to close the gap. And we've got a yellow flag. And it's a McLaren of Pivot. Yeah, Pivot's made a mess of the advertising, braking boards, whatever it was. But it's got an end plate missing. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. Looks like it could be a pit visit for the McLaren. But 19 seconds a gap now between MK7H and Scar. Scar's pulled a second on Liam on this lap because the gap was 5 seconds over the line and now it's 6. Third 19 seconds adrift with TTM Bushpig in the Ferrari P4, 2.5 seconds ahead of MK7H. Business Casual It's got Gary Runtblade for company. We've got Waldo on his own, 7 seconds drift of Gary. And then we've got Exo, 7 seconds adrift of Waldo. PDMV, 10 seconds. Rookie Pivot has got another 10-second penalty for speeding in the pits. That's his second. Captain Morgan and Smugget battling that out for P13. And inside, as Pivot pits, as we said, I thought he would, with damage. Scardo, 7.8 seconds, extending his lead over Liam. 18 seconds the gap between Liam and Bird now. Is it time to pit? I've got another yellow flag, and that is Pivot, I think. Yeah, Pivot off track. Inside with the fastest lap now. Scar then coming around into Ascari for a 17th time. Yeah, you're right there, Shaggy. Almost a free pit stop for him. But I think it was a better option sticking on the Inters for another couple of laps. Yeah, the time between Bird and MK7H is coming down now, and Scar decides to pit. And I think he's done a good job there. Liam also pits. But I think Bird will get Liam for P2. Scar's put the mediums on and he's on his way. And I think Liam might get out before Bird as well. No, Liam won't. Bird is on the start-finish straight now, and inside has got a 10-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. So MK7H gets into 4th, 5th Business Casual, 6th Blunt as Liam drops down to P7, but still in the lead after his pit stop is Scar. Just a second advantage now over Bird, but Scar has got mediums on and Bird has got hards, so the gap still remains a second. I haven't seen the sign telling us that DRS is available again. Scar maintaining this second lead over the Red Bull. Bush Pig 2.5 seconds adrift of Bird with MK7H. 4.5 seconds adrift of Bush Pig Business Casual. And Gary Runtblade, and soon be Liam as well, will be joining the battle for P4. Liam cutting down the gap on Gary Runtblade. And we've got Waldo 6 seconds adrift of these battles for P4. Bird does 1:28.0, still a second behind Scar. Exo P9, PDMB, and the Williams P10 with rookie P11, Captain Morgan, Noberg, Smugget, Pivot as Business Casual gets past MK7 Hitch for P4. And they've got Gary and Liam following these. This should be a good little battle as Scar has pulled out half a second on Bird and extends his lead, but we're on board Business Casual in the Alpine leading this gaggle of cars for P4. MK7H trying to pull that gap back on the Alpine, and Gary and Liam also battling it out. These 4 cars in your camera shot now, going down this straight now into Ascari. Scar and Bird Bush Pig already there. MK7 so not close enough for a move. Neither is Liam or Gary. Bluntblade, so we'll go back up to your leader. Scar, 2.5 seconds is his lead now over Bird. And Bird has got a 2-second lead over Bush Pig, who's 5 seconds advantage over Business Casual. MK7 Gary Bluntblade and Scar's done a 1:28.26.7. And Liam's close now to the back of Gary. Nice little battle this for Pooh 4. Still can't see DRS being available yet. Business Casual leading this gaggle on to lap 20. Oh, there's contact at the back there between Gary and Liam. And Liam is up to P6. Needs to get past these if he wants his P3 in the championship, and needs to get past Bird and Scar if he's going to make any impression on the two leading the championships. Scar though nearly 4 seconds ahead of Bird, and DRS is now enabled. Liam chasing down the Sauber of MK7, who's trying to chase down the Alpine of Business Casual. Bush Pig is closing in as well on Bird. That was a 2.5 second gap, now down to 1.9. 4 seconds is Scar's advantage on Bird, and really they're spreading out again. There's only one close battle really, and that is Business Casual and MK7. MK7 is the only car on track that is in DRS of the car in front at the moment. So MK7 Liam Hardman and all is closing in on MK7. So we could have a good battle on our hands in a short while. Don't know what's happening here. My phone's gone all waggledy baggledy. Oh, there's my controller gone on the floor. Oh. Batteries have come out. Oh no. Sorry about that. Scar with 1:26.6 is the fastest lap so far. Yeah, drop my controller. And here comes MK7 on Business Casual. Liam's also in on this battle as we're coming round into turn 1 on lap 22. Liam has a look, but not quite close enough on the Sauber. Now it's game on for P4. Business Casual, Alpine, MK7 Sauber, and Liam Hardman in the Williams. Only battle on track at the moment. Business Casual doing a cracking job holding on to his P4. Now that DRS is enabled on the cars behind, he's doing a cracking job. Going into the straight before a Scar chicane. Liam a little bit closer to MK7 than he was previously. Business Casual has purpled sector 2, so he's enjoying his little self. Scar with a 1:26.5 is your fastest lap. That's these three. Nice line there from Liam. He's on the inside of the Sauber, and that's Liam up to P2. Sauber pulls along, and I think Liam, oh yeah, he's set the fastest lap as well, and he's got DRS on both of them as Liam, and that's P4 for Liam. Cracking move, taking 2 cars. The Sauber of MK7, it's all over the back of Business Casual, but Liam with a cracking move there, taking 2 cars on that start-finish straight, has put his Williams into P4, and now he's after Bush Pig. 5 seconds is the gap on board with Liam coming down into the chicane, and these laps I'm sure will get faster. 5.7, 5.8 is the gap between Bird and Scar. On board with Scar, going down into Ascari, and that's purple sector 2 for the Mercedes. Going on to Liam, Business Casual on MK7H, and then there's all gaps between everybody else. Bush Pig is within 1.7 now of Bird, who's 6 seconds behind Scar. But we'll have a look, see if anything can happen with these 3 going down the start-finish straight where they have DRS, but Scar with a 126.1. Bird, I say Bush Pig visually catching the back of the Red Bull, and we'll go on to Liam. Business Casual will have DRS on Liam, and look at that gap decreasing. Is Business Casual, there's on board with Liam. Liam sticks his nose in front of Business Casual. That's well done, Liam. And Sauber of MK7H. Bush Pig really cutting the gap on the Red Bull in front of him. Lost the back end a little bit, perhaps costing him a 10th. To go down to this battle for P4, still led by Liam Ardman, Business Casual and MK7H. Coming down into Ascari for the 24th time. Liam Ardman, half a second advantage over Business Casual and MK7. Scar with a 125.8, extending his lead over Bird in P2. We'll go on board with Business Casual. Let's see if we can get past Liam with the DRS. We've got a yellow flag, and that's a McLaren. I think that's Pivot. Not quite close enough. Was Business Casual. Liam holds on to P4, Business Casual P5, and MK7H P6. And then you look, there's no battles at all on track, apart from Pivot with Inside. Ooh, Alpine of Inside. Back end slips, catches the Haas. Whose is that Haas? It was EXO. Has he got any damage? We did see some carbon fly. Come on, let's have a normal camera angle. Let's see if there's any damage to EXO's car. Can't see any, can't see any. Well then, Alpine of Inside, he's got an end plate missing. Pivot is going to let EXO past. Very small sportsman-like was that from Pivot. Business Casual with the fastest lap, 125.4. On board with Liam. Business Casual behind, not quite close enough for the move. Pivot gets past Inside, and Pivot having a little battle there, coming down the start-finish straight. Pivot has got a good drive out of the Parabolica, and he's pulling away from Inside. Here comes Pivot. That's the back marker. Well, no, it isn't a back marker. It's I think it's EXO. Yeah, EXO. So Exo's already lapped Pivot and them. Bushpig 1.5 is the gap between himself and Bird in P2. But we're on both with this little battle. 4P4 still. Liam Hardman, Business Casual, and MK7H. See if there is any change on DRS 125097 for Scar. So we'll go on board with Business Casual as he's coming around Parabolica to start lap 27. Is he close enough? Is MK7H close enough? No, he isn't. Business Casual though, is he going to do it? Unfortunately, he has to brake. He had pulled alongside Liam, but unfortunately the corner come before the move was made. So we'll have to see if anything happens at the end of this 27th lap. Halfway through the race now, 50% gone. And K7H got a little bit out of shape at that chicane. So this is the only battle on track now as Business Casual has pulled a little bit away from MK7H. MK7H coming back at them. The Hardman then with a 124.9. I don't think Business Casual is close enough for a move. No, he isn't. Bushpig though, all over the back of the Red Bull. Caught up considerably as Bushpig on Bird. So we'll stay on board with this little battle, and Business Casual has put a gap that won't allow MK7H DRS just yet. 9 seconds is the gap between Scar and Bird, and Bushpig just outside. Well, he's just got inside the second. He breaks for Ascari behind the Red Bull. Needs to keep it within that second gap to get to gain DRS on Bird on the start finish straight. And I don't think, oh no, I don't think he's got it. One person that has got it is Business Casual on Liam. I don't think Big Bushpig has got DRS. No, that flap has not opened up, but we'll have a look at Business Casual on Liam. I don't think he's close enough. No, he's not close enough. So off we are on lap 29. Do you think so? Shaggy in the chat thinking that Hards might go to the end. All will be revealed, Shagster. All will be revealed. So just the one battle now. That's Business Casual and Liam. Bushpig falling back of it from Bird again. Not quite in DRS range is the Ferrari man. I'm going to wait for things to go a bit quiet and I'll run through your Drivers' Championship standings. I don't think I've done that already. I can't remember. Sky with the 124.5. Fastest lap again. And Bushpig is not in DRS on the Red Bull. You see, flap has not opened. Liam with a 1:24.0. Business Casual, I don't think will be close enough as Liam puts the fastest lap in. And Business Casual has to settle for 5th. And that's it really, battle-wise. So I think we'll go through your Drivers' Championship. Top 15. Scar leads by 21 points over Bird, 229 versus 208. Liam Hardman is 13 points behind Bird in P3 on 195, and a 20-second gap to EXO on 175, and then a 37 gap to Bushpig. And Business Casual, who tied on 138, and MK7H on 122. PDMB on 118, Blunt on 99, Rookie 95, XRT Inside 92, Pivot 90, Smugget 89, Fine Waldo 86, and Master Bear is his top 15 on 49 points. Go on board with Scar, who's on lap 31 now. Bird 8 seconds adrift. Bushpig nearly 2 seconds adrift of Bird. Liam with another fastest lap, 1:23.9. 2 seconds behind Bushpig. Business Casual still within DRS, but can't just close that gap on Liam for a move. MK7H is 6 seconds behind Business Casual, and Gary Bluntblade 4.5 seconds behind MK7H. Fine Waldo in the Sauber is 8 seconds behind Waldo, and 18-second gap there to EXO with P9. 7 seconds adrift is PDMB. 8 seconds adrift of PDMB is Rookie. But Captain Morgan, No Beer, and Pivot has got another 10-second penalty. Battle here between Captain Morgan and Rookie for P11. Captain Morgan will have DRS. And there's a move on board with Captain Morgan. We've got a yellow flag, and it looks like that's the McLaren of Pivot again, slowing down for faster cars. Scar with a 1:23.3, extending his lead over Bird. 2.5 seconds then to Bushpig. Pivot with another 10 seconds. I wouldn't like to have a look, see how many penalty seconds he's got, but he's letting cars through. As Captain Morgan and Rookie get past the hat of EXO. Now, as EXO had a moment, perhaps ours at the expense of Pivot. Pivot's hanging over one side to let EXO through. EXO's following him. Well, there's no shenanigans here. Stay on board with this, see what unfolds. And Pivot's got another 10 seconds for not letting the Haas through. Now, did EXO have time for the move? There's Pivot in the pits. Let's see penalties. He's got 40 seconds of penalties of Pivot. Right, we have got a three-way battle now for P3 at the moment, led by Bushpig, but Liam Hardman is pulling him in. So whether Bushpig has got a problem, I don't know, because he certainly dropped from behind Bird, who was within DRS a few laps ago, but now 3 seconds adrift of Bird. Liam Hardman, though, I'll get it out in a minute, is definitely caught up to the back of the Ferrari, bringing Business Casual along with him for the ride. Bushpig Ferrari then leads him into the straight before Scary. So do you think these hards will last another 20 laps, Shagster? Big goal. He's gonna, unless he's got something up his sleeve, he's gonna lose P3 to Liam. Go around the parabolic. Nice tight line from Liam. We'll go on board with Liam. He chases down the Ferrari of Bush Pig. Here it comes, inevitable move from the Williams driver up to P3. Bush Pig P4, and Business Casual has gone in the pit, so that's 22 laps. His mediums have lasted, so that means MK7H will be pitting soon. But Liam is in P3. Bush Pig though, not letting him get away with it. There's the Red Bull of Bird in the foreground, followed by the Williams of Liam and the Ferrari of Bush Pig with another yellow flag. I think that's Pivot again, letting the faster drivers through. Yeah, he has. I did say that a couple of laps ago. He's lost a lot of pace, but he's sticking to the back of Liam. But as we said, he was within DRS range of Bird. Now 2 seconds, 2.5, 3 seconds adrift. Scar with a 1:23.0. Fastest lap. Pole lap was 1:19.9, so they're closing in on that pole lap. Now then, is Bush Pig within? Is he close enough? No. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh. Ooh, MK7H in the pits. Did say 22, 23 laps for the mediums. But Bush Pig held on to that Ferrari and still within DRS of the Williams. He's chasing down Bird. 2.5 seconds is the gap. Liam's put fresh mediums on, which will go to the end from now. Bush Pig still in DRS of the Williams, as I say. 2.5 seconds is the gap between Liam and Bird. 9.5 seconds is the gap between Scar, the leader, and Bird in P2. Little battle here with the Hasses for P11, led at the moment by Rookie. With EXO, is he going to make the move on his teammate? Yes, he does. So that's EXO up to P11. And we've got Business Casual all over the back of Fine Waldo Sauber. Liam Hardman 1:22.7 is your fastest lap. Waldo in P. Oh, we got another yellow flag. I think that is the Alpine of Business Casual. Or was it? I don't know. Pivot, fastest lap, 1:21.9. But Pivot has used these two in front of him to get DRS and what have you. And he's recorded fastest lap on 3 lap old mediums. Bush Pig now falling. No, he isn't. He's still inside DRS of Liam. And look at Waldo and Business Casual. That's Business Casual taking P6 at the chicane. Pivot dropping off the back of these and drops out of DRS range on the Sauber. So I don't think there'll be a fastest lap on this lap for Pivot. Bush Pig getting ever closer to the back of Liam. We'll go on board with Bush Pig because he will pick up DRS on Liam. Is he close enough for the move? He's going for it. No, decides not to. But he'll keep his car within DRS range of the Williams for next time. Rookie and Exo still battling it out for P11. But this is your closest battle on track at the moment. That's Liam in P3 and Bush Pig in P4. Coming down this straight, DRS will be picked up from the Ferrari on Liam. Not close enough for the move. Liam's still got 40% battery, so doing a grand job is Liam. And they're only 2.5 seconds behind P2 Bird, who's in the foreground here. As Scar goes in the pits. Now then, what is Scar going to do? Bird has taken the lead. And Scar has put mediums, and that's him down to P4. So he's on the faster tyre. It will be interesting to see what goes on now, but we have got a three-way battle for the lead as Bush Pig and Liam are closing in on Bird. Just keep our eye out on Scar. Is 11 seconds behind Liam at the moment, so we'll keep our eye out on that gap, see if it comes down any. Big at 1.7 the gap now between. I didn't see that move. I missed the move, didn't I, on Bush Pig? Yeah, it's going to get spicy, it sure is. As that gap was 11 seconds down to 9, but apologies for me not commentating on the move Bush Pig did on Liam. We'll keep hold of P2 down the start finish straight and look at the gap closing on Bird as well. Bush Pig doing a cracking job in the Ferrari. Had a bit of a breather, I think, around lap 28, 29. He's back on it now. 26 lap old hards, which we seem to think will go to the end. I think we've got Gary as slow coming out of turn 2. Bush Pig is pulling away from Liam, and with doing so he's catching the Red Bull of Bird. Scar 9 seconds behind P3 Liam. I'd love to know what their wear is on the hards. I would love to know. Anyway, lap 39 coming to a close as they start lap 40, and it's led by Bird, who's got a 1.5 second advantage on Bush Pig, who's got a 2 second advantage on Liam, and 8 seconds now is the gap between Liam and Scar. Gary Rumpblade 5 seconds adrift of Scar, and Business Casual 7 seconds adrift of, and there's Scar with a 1:21.7. These fresh tyres, the fresh mediums he put on 2 laps ago, are singing, and he's bringing in the gap between himself and P3 Liam. 13 laps to go. Bird pulling out a little bit more on Bush Pig. That gap is now 1.9. Liam is 1.1 behind Bush Pig, and we've got a little gap, and it could be a battle for P9 with PDM being Captain Morgan, currently in P10. I don't think there's going to be any change at the top, and there is PDMB in the pits. 25 laps he's done on the mediums, should get back into P13 or P12 to that gap getting juicy at the front. Exo's up to P10 now, PDMB and Rookie's also passed him as pivots. Picked up another 10 points, 10 seconds for ignoring blue flags. Must be frustrating for the lad. Pivot, PDMB has gone on to the softs. There's a Ferrari of Bush Pig, 2 seconds adrift of Bird now. Liam just 1.1 behind Bush Pig. And we've got who's that? I think it's a Pivot with the fastest lap, 1:21.6. It's Liam's teammate PDMB who they've just lapped, and we've got a yellow flag, and I'm sure that's Pivot letting the Sauber of Waldo through. Yeah. Bird then still keeping this 2-ish second advantage over the Ferrari, but Liam is within DRS now of Bush Pig, and Scar is 7 seconds adrift now. So another, I think by lap 46, 47, Scar will be on terms with these leading 3, led at the moment by Bird. 2 seconds is the advantage over the Ferrari of Bush Pig, and Liam inside DRS of the Ferrari. Let's have a look, see what Liam can do on board, coming down into turn 1, and that gap is closing with every rotation of the wheel, but not closing enough for the move. Back onto our normal camera. Bird 2 seconds still, 2.2 seconds ahead of Bush Pig and Liam. Scar now 6.5 seconds. Let's go on board with Scar as he comes around turn 3. Long right hand bend, bringing him into the right chicane. 6.3 the gap. Liam half a second the gap between himself and Bush Pig. Is inside, gets past Smugit for P13. Go down and show them. And is inside, starting his 42nd lap with Smugit closing in, but not quite close enough. Is Justin Mo. He's coming on the inside, but inside cuts him off fairly, and he keeps hold of P13. Bird then 2.3 is the gap between himself and Bush Pig, and I think Liam may be a little bit closer than he was on the previous lap. And we'll go on board with Liam. Three tenths, 2 tenths. Has a look. I don't think he's close enough. No, unfortunate. Not enough tarmac to go for. To see Williams, teammate of Liam, PDMB, is the car in front of Scar. Will he try to hold Scar up a bit to help Liam out? He's all over the back of Bush Pig now. Be interesting to see what tactics PDMB does for his teammate, if he can hold Scar up or not. PDMB getting the drift and DRS off his teammate at the moment, who's following Bush Pig in the Ferrari in P2. 4.4. Yeah, I think you're right, Shagster. He's only 4.5 seconds bit of drift now with 10 laps to go. There'll be plenty of life left as Liam makes the move on the Ferrari. 31 lap hold hards for Bush Pig, 31 lap hold hards for Bird, your race leader, and Liam's on 26 lap hold hards. Meanwhile in P4, Scar is on 6 lap hold mediums and is only 4 seconds adrift. And look at that time, combing down every turn of the wheel. And it won't be long, I don't think. He's in the same shot as the Williams now. So we'll have a look as MK7H gets past teammate Waldo. PDMB on the softs. He's definitely catching up to the back of Rookie. 1 inch working together in the Saubers, and we'll move on to Liam and the Bush Pig as they come down, approaching some back markers and the Parabolica. A yellow flag, and that's Pivot again. I think he's had a moment as Pivot. We're on board with Liam and Bush Pig now. Go on board with Bush Pig, who's trailing the Williams by 4/10. I don't think he's close enough to Liam. A bit later on the brakes is Bush Pig. There's Scar, not far behind. Another yellow flag, and that's Pivot again. And a real bad race is Pivot. Going well early on in qualifying. He was pole for half a lap or so in qualifying. But yeah, definitely that gap coming down to 3 seconds now. Scar on Bush Pig. Just the Williams of PDMB. A lap down between them. Will he do a job for his teammate Liam, currently in P2? Bush Pig, and there's another yellow flag, and it's Pivot. I think Pivot spun at turn 1. Yeah, he has. We're on board. There's Bird with a Haas between himself and Liam. Scar is down to 2.4 seconds behind Bush Pig. Right, we'll go on board with Bush Pig. We will pick DRS on the Williams. Not close enough. In fact, Liam's pulling away, using the battery, braking, and there in front of him. Not directly in front of him, but the car in front of the car in front of him is Bird. On board with Bird then, who's got a Haas behind him as a Pivot has had another moment. The Haas behind Bird is Rookie. Pivot not having a very good day at all. The race leader then, Bird, 2.6 seconds ahead of Bush Pig. Right, gaggle of cars now with the Williams of PDMB in P12, just behind Bush Pig. And we're getting blue flags. And that Haas, causing trouble. Rookie has got a penalty. Not very often that happens. Bird around Parabolica, followed by Liam, Bush Pig, Scar, 1.5 seconds. Right, then we'll see what the Williams PDMB can do to hold up Scar. We're on board with Scar. Is he quick enough for the move? No. A bit late on the brake. Nearly running back a Rookie. No. That's Rookie taking Scar off the racing line. All the hard work Scar's done to catch up. Oh my word. Oh dear. 9 seconds is the gap now. What do you think now, Shagstick? 6 laps to go. I can't see him. Can you? Jelly in the chat. Hey Jelly mate, hope you well. Wow, what a moment that was. Scar done all the hard work to catch up as Pivot has DNF'd in the pits. Yeah, it's a gap 10 seconds now between Scar and Bush Pig. Business Casual all over the back of Blunt for P5. There's Exo Pits on 33 lap old hards. I'm sure he'll be going on softs with just 6 laps to go. He has done. Bush Pig in the pits, Liam's in the pits, Bird's in the pits. They're all going on softs. This is interesting. This will prick your ears up, folks. So the safety car, I don't know what's caused it. We'll go around the track and see what's what. The cars seem to be intact to me. Oh, and what's inside? Smugget has got a penalty. The business casual stayed out on the mediums. Birds put fresh softs on. Liam's put fresh softs on. Bush Pigs put fresh softs on. I still don't know what's brought this safety car out. Get yourself another bag of popcorn, Shagster. This has come in favour of Scar, obviously business casual. Scar, that moment he had with the rookie then. Wow. Everybody is going on the softs. Rookie stay, is he stay? I don't think Rookie will stay out, will he? Or will he? No, looks like Rookie's going in the pits, is he? No, he's staying out. Rookie is staying out. Ooh, this is interesting. Look, Pivot's DNF brought the DNF'd in the pits. Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look then at penalties. We have got Rookie on 3, Inside on 10, and Smugget on 13. I think we can say safely that Inside and Smugget won't be winning because these penalties will come in force. 5 laps. Leonardo up 12 places. So this is, like I say, come in favour of likes of Scar, business casual. Inside and Smugget won't be too happy, and Rookie has decided to pit. I'm going to light a fag up. People moving on to one side to let lap drivers past, which is good to see because not everybody does that sort of thing, as we've witnessed a few times this season over different leagues. People letting lap cars through. So it's the Alpine of Inside, that's people letting past. That's Liam pulled over to let Inside through. Sure Bird will let him through. Yeah, there's Bird letting him through, and Inside gets himself unlapped, gets past the safety car. Why? This game, Inside's been disqualified. Oh, He will get classified though, I'm sure. That's unfortunate for inside, that is. This game. So the safety cars in this lap. We have got a 3-lap sprint. Business casual on mediums. Everybody else, all the other 12 drivers are on softs. It's got to come in this lap, hasn't it, safety car? Nope. Got another lap then. That's going to be a 2-lap sprint. No, I can guess he wasn't happy, Sophie, at that moment, but I'm sure he's happier now there's a safety car than he was when he had his little incident. Rookie's in the pits again. Who is the car trying to get through now? I think it's the Red Bull of Gary. No. Who are they letting through now then? Bird, business casual, Liam. Oh, it's an Aston Martin. It's Smugget needs to get through. Liam's letting go. Oh, this game. Liam's letting through, and then the game's told him to give it back to Liam. Now Liam's again done the best thing. Hats off to you, Liam, for that. Tiny. Welcome to the chat, Tiny. Seeing the pictures on Insta of the little one growing now, isn't she? She is. Must get her looks off her mother though. All this for because drivers aren't letting people past. Safety car has gone in, so we'll go on board with Bird. We are going to have 2 laps sprint. He's gone early, Bird has. He's gone early. He's caught business casual out a little bit. Definitely caught Liam out. Bush Pig, Scar. MK7H has got a good nod, but he can't overtake that cash up till he goes over the start finish line, which he has done now. That's MK7H, is it? Past. Who's that car there? That was Smugget letting him through. He's going to get the blue flag, so wasting time people letting him through because the game's thrown him a blue flag to let faster cars through. Pathetic. Bird leads from business casual. We'll get on to our usual camera angle. Liam at the moment is a second adrift. Look at that battle there with Scar and Bush Pig. Bush Pig gets the Ferrari's nose in front of the Ferrari. Ferrari in front of the Merc, but the alert of Scar up to P4 and now as the second to get to Liam in P3. Business casual doing a cracking job in these mediums, holding on to P2. Yes, we're all intrigued with these last 2 laps, but business casual doing a cracking job. Liam Harmon fastest at 1:21.0. on board with Bird. And Liam's up to P2, getting past Business Casual. Scar needs to close a second, and we're on the last lap. Currently held, leading Bird. Into direct chicane. Can't see his Liam. That time is coming down between Bird and Liam. And we've just got about 2/3 of a lap to go. Bird leads by 9/10. Business Casual. Scar has got one inside. The second of Business Casual mediums. As Shaggy said in the chat, will be screaming. But as they come down into a scary Bird, I think it's Bird's race now. I can't see Liam catching. PDMB picks up a penalty. But coming round the Parabolica, will Scar get on the podium? It's Bird going to take the win from Liam. Scar. No, Bird takes the win from Liam. Cracking race though. Cracking race. Fortunate for Scar. P4. But a cracking race here at Monza. Driver of the day, Liam Hardman on the game. And yes, I'm going to have to give it Liam as well. Come back 13 positions from his starting position, and also his sportsmanship with letting lapped cars past means a lot to me, and he did that in good style. Well, there's your podium. Bird with the win from Liam. Business Casual. We all thought he'd made a mistake staying out on the mediums, but no, he got on the podium. Scar was, let's have a look who the fastest lap was, and it's MK7H with a 1:28.48. The 1:28.45, sorry. As the rain starts to come down. There you go, there's confirmation result. ERC Bird takes a win from Liam in P2, and Business Casual makes your podium. Scar, Bush Pig, MK7H was 6th. Waldo, 7th. Blunt, 8th. Captain Morgan was 9th with EXO, 10th. PDMB, 11th. Rookie, 12th. Smugget, 13th. And I'm sure inside will get classified. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive. Yeah, it was a mega race. That's Shaggy. Thanks for joining me tonight. And you, Sophie, Tiny, Jelly, all you guys, thanks for joining me. I'll be racing on Tuesday night here at Monza in SRC F2, and then a new track for the ERC lads on Wednesday in the managers, and then the F1 with SRC at Monza Thursday, with a track for the ERC 100 yet to be confirmed. That's your early running in the week. I haven't made a note of what other tracks and leagues we're going to yet, but we'll catch up on that on the upcoming week. Thanks for joining me tonight. A video farewell, and good night. God bless. See you soon.